Hi everyone, this is Stacy from TotallyTwistedCards.com. You might know of me as Stacy at mycraftingtime.com. I've recently changed my crafting name just because there were a bunch of other names that were really close to mine, and I thought this new name of Totally Twisted Cards suited me much better, so I thought I'd give you all an update of my craft room. So this is it. This space was originally shared by both my husband and I, and he's recently let me take over the entire room, which is sweet of him. So I've had much more space now. So this is my my Imagine. So where's my cutting there? And this is my shelf he made me. It was originally an embellishment center, but my ribbon kind of took over the area big time. So most of it is ribbon, and then some flocking, and then some paper flowers at the top. Eventually that'll be all ribbon, and he'll make me another shelf that I can put my embellishments on. And this is a kind of a U setup, so that was a credenza, and then around here is a table. And then my husband and I are both into computers, so that's our server and our network storage area and our printer. And then over here is my computer space, so that's where I take care of the blog and do my video editing and stuff and design some of my Cricut cuts. And then as we come around, this is my main desk area. Okay, so this is where I craft from. You can see right there is where I put my camera as I'm doing my videos. I just snap it in there. Okay, so this is my main craft area. That's my paper cutter, and underneath there is my Tim Holtz mat, so when I'm doing my inking and stuff I don't get it everywhere. And then there's just some scrap paper there for inking, a frame, and some other stuff. This is some of my wooden stamp blocks. I don't have very many of them. I prefer the acrylics. These are the background ones though. And some cards and stuff. That is my dry embossing, my Bindy Doll, and my Big Bite. There's my Cuttlebug. That's the church we belong to. My husband and I got married at. My daughter. Some more flowers. And these are my Cricut cartridges. They start up on that shelf, and they go the length of this shelf too. And my Imagine cartridges are up there too. The next shelf is where I keep my 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So this is my more or less my white, black, tan, my neutral color cardstock. This I just keep as a drawer area that I keep my iRock and gems in. So there's some extra stuff in this drawer. And then as I'm making my Cricut cuts, and any of the ones I don't use, I kind of stick in this drawer. Hope to use them later. There's my inks, my Xyrons, and over here's my 8.5 by 11 colored cardstock. And it's real nice because this shelf is really handy when I'm sitting here. I can reach up and get whatever I need. These are some plastic cubes that I got from Walmart, and this one has my glues and my glimmer mist in it, and then this one has my more frequently used stickles, as well as some other liquid embossing stuff. And then this is another glass plate, and then my Martha Stewart scoreboard and some spellbinders. And then my pens, pencils, scissors, all this stuff is real handy for me. Again, while I'm crafting right here, I need anything, I can grab it real quick. My Gypsy and my pink HEG, which I absolutely would not craft without. These are my more frequently used stamps, my acrylic stamps, and I like to keep them on these CD cases. Just easier for me. And then my more frequently used inks, so I have my Stamp It Up inking, my favorite black StazOn ink, and for edging I have my color box inks, as well as my Tim Holtz Distressing inks are there, my Martha Stewart metallic inks, stuff like that. My stapler, that's my electronic photo frame. Here I have my embellishment basket, and mostly it's gems and pearls and stuff like that. I pull that basket out when I'm trying to embellish something. All my glitters. And then these house my brads and buttons and some jewelry items. So if I want to bling up a card, I can use those. Once I get a permanent shelving, this shelving was actually my husband's shelving when he was in this room. This is where he worked from, and he's promised to make me a new one to better suit my crafting stuff. But for now, I've kind of just adopted to it until I can get my shelf. But once I get my shelf, I want to put those on their side and display them a little better. And below my desk I have these drawers. These drawers are normally pushed back a little further. I pulled them out just so that I can show them to you. It's kind of dark under the desk and the camera doesn't pick it up too well. But I bought these at Walmart. They were $5 a piece. And in this drawer I have my video, some of my older video equipment. I'm no longer recording in those mini DVDs. I'm actually on an SD one now. That drawer has my extra glues and some pens and stuff. This one has my envelopes and my pre-made cards and some leftover card stock in that drawer. This drawer has all my vinyls in it and my extra blades and stuff for my Cricut, the pens as well. This top one has she shells from when we went to the beach last year. I'm going to make a craft out of that. And then this is real handy. It has some more of my more common inks and my blocks and stuff in it. This one has all my Cuttlebug stuff in it. So it has all my Cuttlebug folders, all my Sizzix dies, some other Cuttlebug folders. All that stuff's in there, in that drawer. And then this one has some fabric and stuff in it, so if I want to make a card and make it look like it has fabric on it, I'll use that. Then here's another drawer system. This has some more embellishments and stuff in it, so just a loose drawers. And here is my adhesive, so it has my pop dots and my Zots. My regular tape, my Zig 2A's in there somewhere. This has my baby wipes in it, and then my containers for when I'm glittering or flocking. And this bottom one has all my Martha Stewart punches in it, and I need to find a better way to store all this stuff because this is kind of hidden and out of the way, and a lot of times I forget I have all these punches in here, so I'll have to get my husband to make me some kind of new system for that. So that's that area. Next I have this shelving system that I bought at Walmart. Again, nothing special, just some drawers, plastic drawers. In the top drawers I have my cello bags. And then some scrap ribbon in the next drawer. And then what I've done is I've separated out all of my scraps into colors, so 2 colors per drawer. And I used to keep them all in one drawer, but when I did that I found myself not using them because it was difficult to sort through everything and see what I had. This way works out much, much better. I find myself using my scraps a whole lot more now. So 2 colors per drawer. And then this is just the white 12x12 cardstock for my Imagine. And then some open stock pattern paper. And this is just textured. All this is textured or plain 12x12 cardstock. And my Your Story stuff, my chipboard's in here, my thicker chipboard. And then some plastic pieces, should I want to emboss those. And then this drawer actually has all my cardboard and chipboard in. As I'm cutting up my cereal boxes or whatever, I'm sticking them in here. So that's that system. There's my door, and there's my U-Do. And this is where I keep all of my paper stacks. So I've just picked these up the other day, but I have them this way so I can flip through them pretty quickly for inspiration or what I want to do. I just picked this one up the other day too. So those are all my 12 by 12 packs. All my, probably can't see it because it's kind of dark. All of my 8 by 8s are back here. And then all my little stacks are out front here. So again, that's just a little shelving system my husband put in. And then when I totally took over this room, I promised my girls that I would give them a desk space. So this is the little space that my girls will craft in. So when they come down, when I'm down here, they'll sit at this area. They have their own drawers to keep their stuff in. That's my Your Story. I have the full-size one, not the smaller one. My daughter likes to paper cut, so she'll get her X-Acto knife out and paper cut there. And then I gave them my Cricut when I got my Imagine, so they get to use that. And that's just a bulletin board up there that I keep some pictures and stuff on. And then this is the area that I'll take, it's my shadow box, my light box. So I'll take pictures of my cards in there. And this was my old shelving system, and I'm in the process of cleaning it off and giving it to my girls. But there's still stuff on it that I need to find a space for, so that'll become the girls eventually. And then we're back around the room at my Imagine again. So I hope you'd enjoyed the tour of my room, my little craft room. Call it my space in the house. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you all later. Thanks.